congratulations. We're so happy to have you again.
Amen.
And you're going to need the Lord to walk with you on this journey, because sometimes it might get lonely.
Amen.
I know the people might do what you want them to do, but you keep your hands in the Lord's hand. He will bless you and he will see you through. All you have to do is say these words. Walk with me, Lord. Lord, walk with me. Walk with me, Lord. Lord, walk with me. While I'm on this Jesus journey, I want Jesus to walk with me. Guide my mind, Lord. Lord, guide my mind. Guide my mind, Lord. Lord, guide my mind. Oh, while I'm on this Jesus journey, I want Jesus to walk with me. Be my friend, Lord. Lord, be my friend. Be my friend, Lord. Lord, be my friend. Oh, while I'm on this Jesus journey, I want Jesus to walk with me. See, nobody but you, Lord. Nobody but you. Nobody but you, Lord. Nobody but you. Oh, while I'm on this Jesus journey, I want Jesus, yeah, to walk with me. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. May we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to sing the national anthem first. Everyone in unison. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stars and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Witam, Mirsavini, Merhaba, Dobrodošli, Laskovo prošno, Šagatom, welcome everyone. I want to recognize some of our dignitaries and city officials here today. I want to recognize our Hamtramck Public School Superintendent, Tom Miah. I know he's here somewhere. If you want to just stand up and wave. Any other members of the Hamtramck School Board, if you'd please stand. Alana Woolley, District Outreach and Casework Coordinator for Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence. Thank you for coming. Any of our city employees, we have a lot of them, and I don't want to recognize everyone by name, it just will take too long, but if anybody works for the city, if you would please stand up, we really appreciate what you do every day. Any members of city commissions? I know we have some members of the Plan Commission, of the Zoning Board of Appeals, Beautification Commission, all of those commissioners, Historical Commission, Library Board, if you would please stand. These are unpaid positions. People put in their time and expertise and contribute to the city, and we really appreciate it. Of course, we want to recognize our firefighters who came from across the street. We're really grateful you came out on the fire today. And every day, thank you. Police officers, oh, and of course our chief, Dan Hayden. We have our police chief, Ann Royce, as well. And we also have members of our RTAB, our Receivership Transition Advisory Board, and we appreciate the work that they've done to help us get on the right track. If you want to wave. I also want to thank all the workers of the employees of the Hamtramck Public Library and Greg Kirchner for once again helping organize, along with our city clerk, August Gitschlag, organize this program for you today. So, thank you all for being here. I'll have a little bit more to say after the swearing in, but now I'm going to turn things over to our judge, Alexis Crott.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here, and thank you again to the library for hosting us today. We have 3 either re-elected or newly elected city council persons to swear in and the mayor to swear in. I will start with a brief biography of Mayor Karen Miah, who most of you should know. Karen Marie Miah was first elected to the Hamtramck City Council in 2003 and elected mayor in 2005. This marks the beginning of her 4th term as mayor of Hamtramck. Originally from Chicago, Mayor Miah is a cultural historian with a PhD from the University of Michigan. Studying immigration, ethnicity, and American culture is what drew her to our city of Hamtramck. She is the owner of Tekla Vintage, located in the Central Business District on Joseph Campo, and believes that finding the beauty in cool old stuff is truly her life's work.
Now on some of that cool old stuff, right?
Coolest, not oldest stuff. Councilwoman Andrea Karpinski was first elected to the Hamtramck City Council in the year 2013. This is the beginning of her 2nd term. Councilwoman Karpinski was born and raised in Hamtramck and currently works for the Hamtramck Public School System. Karpinski family has deep roots in public service. Her grandfather was a Department of Public Works superintendent. Her father, Joe, was on the city council, and her mother, Cheryl, worked in the water department. Her cousin started his police career in the city of Hamtramck. Andrea proudly continues that legacy of service to our community. Councilman Ian Parada. Step forward. Ian Nathaniel Parada was first appointed to Hamtramck City Council in 2015, filling the seat vacated by the passing of beloved Councilman Titus Walters. Councilman Parada was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but growing up an Army brat, he considers himself to be from nowhere and everywhere. We'll claim you though.
Yeah. I claim Hamtramck.
Eventually landing in Hamtramck in 2009. Councilman Parada is a Wayne State University law student who currently works as a copy editor, and along with his twin brother Andrew, is the owner of Trixie's Bar in Carpenter. Councilman Fidel Almasmari. Fidel Almasmari is a fresh face, beginning his first term on the Hamtramck City Council. Born in Baghdad, Iraq, Councilman Almasmari moved with his family from Manhattan to Hamtramck in 1993. Growing up in Hamtramck, Councilman Almasmari worked at his parents' store on Joseph Campo and attended Hamtramck Public Schools. He currently works as a territory manager for Altria and will graduate from business school this June. We'll start with Mayor Miah. Raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. So I'm sure you know this, but I haven't. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
You are on speaker. And the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
And the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of the Mayor of the City of Hamtramck.
I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of the City of Hamtramck. Of the Mayor of the City of Hamtramck.
For the City of Hamtramck, County of Wayne, and the State of Michigan.
For the City of Hamtramck, County of Wayne, and the State of Michigan.
According to the best of my ability, so help me God.
According to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Raise your right hand. State your name.
I, Andrea Karpinski,
Solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
solemnly swear to support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of Hamtramck City Council
I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of City Council
in and for the City of Hamtramck,
in and for the City of Hamtramck,
County of Wayne, and State of Michigan,
County of Wayne, State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Councilman Parada. State your name, please.
I, Ian Parada,
Solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of Hamtramck City Council
and I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of Hamtramck City Council
in and for the City of Hamtramck, County of Wayne, and State of Michigan,
in and for the City of Hamtramck, County of Wayne, and State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
State your name, please.
I, Father Ethan Marsumi,
Solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
solemnly swear that I will, I'm sorry,
I will support the Constitution of the United States
support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of Hamtramck City Council
and I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of Hamtramck City Council
in and for the City of Hamtramck,
in and for the City of Hamtramck,
County of Wayne,
County of Wayne,
State of Michigan,
State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Now we have closing comments from Mayor Mayeski. Thank you so much for being here today.
Judge Scott. One of the things I forgot to recognize are other city council members who are continuing their service. Mayor Pro Tem Anam Miah, Councilman Musa, and Councilman Saad Almasmari. I've had the honor of participating now in 5 of these inauguration ceremonies, and each one has in its own way opened a new chapter in Hamtramck's history and a new door to our future. Today, with reinvigorated belief in the qualities that make Hamtramck unique and that make us all proud to live here, we welcome in a new configuration of elected leadership and look forward to the promise of 2018. More than ever, we should have confidence in that future. We've come a long way together, struggled and hoped together in bad times and in good. And that shared path binds us each to each other, no matter who we are, where our families come from, what language we speak, who we love, or how, or even whether we worship. We are family. We are neighbors. We are Hamtramckans. Those of us who took the oath of office today carry a special responsibility to you, our neighbors, to your children and grandchildren, to the generations that built this city before us, and to those who will inherit it. The responsibility will transform us. It will keep us up nights. Sometimes it will drive us crazy. May it also inspire and invigorate us. May knowledge, expertise, vision, inspiration, imagination, and goodwill guide us in our collective decision-making and bond us as colleagues on this great shared task we shoulder. But the men and women who promise to serve you today are only one component of the city's architecture. As our city employees, those who run our schools, our places our places of worship, our nonprofits, our businesses, and our other institutions. But no city is formed on framework alone. Being Hamtramckans makes us all colleagues in this task. It makes us all co-creators of the Hamtramck in which we want to live, the Hamtramck we aspire to be, the Hamtramck we envision in our most inspired moments. A city is a living, breathing entity which we all flesh out in our interconnected individuality. I believe there are no accidents in this universe, and so I firmly believe that we have come together, all of us, in this place and time because no matter what our individual paths, we are also meant to be partners in a collective project. We are blessed to come together in a place where we know we are part of a community, where we know our neighbors, our council members, and the woman who bakes our bread, where we can walk to the bank and know the person who handles our money, where we stop at our favorite spot for coffee and are sure to run into friends. We live in a place where we can see that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. In Hamtramck, one person's presence matters. Your presence matters. And our presence together matters. So perhaps more than anything, a city is a process, not a project, not a product. And each of us, in our acts large and small, conscious and unconscious, are part of the daily creation and recreation of this place, partners in its continual formation. Our actions here change lives, transform streets, and they create our city. If you're like me, you have moments when this place frustrates you, when it annoys you, when it maddens you. But I know that, like me, you also have moments when something you witness here simply takes your breath away. More often than not, it's a simple thing. An act of neighborliness, a moment of intercultural understanding, an odd anachronism, a cool encounter on the street. That's when you smile to yourself and think, this is my city. This is my city. It's pure Hamtramck, and there's no place like it. So thank you for coming. Dziękuję, shukran, farmandir, janabad, chwala, dziękuję. Thank you for investing yourselves in Hamtramck. Thank you for helping manifest a Hamtramck that welcomes everyone, offers opportunities to try out our dreams, and is supportive of the human spirit. 2018 holds great promise, and you are all part of it. Thank you. Miss St. Luke, New St. Luke Missionary Baptist Church Choir. Okay. Ms. Darla Swin.
We'll just go to the bathroom. My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the village where the grapes of wrath are stored. He has loosed his bows with arrow and his mighty, mighty sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauties of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. And he died to make men holy. Let us die to make men free. His truth is marching on. Everybody sing with me. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. One more time. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory.
Thank you, Darla. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Now's our opportunity. There's some food in the back, photo ops, whatever you want. Enjoy each other's company. Glad to all see you here on this cold, cold day. Thank you.